Hello guys, this is Srinivas the developer from the developer channel. Today we are going to solve the Skidmark daily challenge of May 13, 2021. Let's see what's in there. Obviously it's already visible, so see what we have now. String decryption character position. The program must accept a string S encrypted string as an input. The encryption algorithm uses this to form the string is given below. Okay, each character in the original string is combined with its position of left to right side. Okay. After combining all the characters, their position in the original string, they are shuffled and separated by hyphen. The program must find the original string by decrypting the given string as the program must print the original string as output. Yeah, these are some boundary conditions. We don't have to worry about that. Sample inputs. Yeah. Here we have 4D, 8K, R7, 6A, K2, 3I, S1, M5. And after decrypting, we get something skid mark. We're getting the skid mark. Oh, that's weird. So, first we have to form the string by decrypting it, right? We have 1 and the respected character is S. So, first we get S, second we get K, and third we got I. Where is the 4? It's at the first. We have to print the D and M 6A. It seems like a D. Okay, it's A. And 7R 8K or and K. We got the skid mark. That's cringy. Okay, first what we have done here is we are just looking this value as a separate thing. We didn't consider the hyphen. We have separated those values with respect to the hyphen, and then we have found the respected position and also the character. So we are splitting this thing also, like we are separating. After that we are arranging these values uh, in a sorted order related to the what to say related to the position. Let's see how we are going to do this in a programmatical part. Today I'm going to use my own ID. First we have to get the input from the user, right? So s equal to input dot split. Those things are separated by hyphens, right? So I'm mentioning hyphen, so this value will be splitted. What we have, ta-da-da-dam. So we have something 4D, 8K or 7, 6A. Those things are separated in this value, but we have to separate this 8 and K also, right? Not those things are fixed, like we can't able to simply say using sort or something, because we have 2-digit position also. If we sort this will become 0 1D, not 10D. So for that I have to do something to separate this D. I'm defining a function separator, and I'm passing the variable x here. What this value should return is t equal to I. For I in x, if I dot is alpha, I am the alpha. So it will give, like, position may vary in digit, but there should be only one character, right? So I'm getting that character, I'm separating that character, and I'm getting the value at the 0th position. hopefully we will get only one character. So I'm printing this T, and also I'm returning the value x dot replace of T with null space, then empty space just to separate, and then what, T. Hope I can do something like this. Instead of I'm returning those values as a list, just for checking did we mention in missed any spaces or something. No, everything seems fine. So yeah, I'm passing a string what, 10d in separator function. We will get something d alone, and also 10 comma d. Yeah, those things are separated. It will work for d10 also. See, we are getting the proper or expected output. Now instead of splitting this value, I'm also storing that separated value in a s equal to map of, okay, I need this value should be in a list, so list of map of separator, and I'm passing the value inside s. Oops, I have to mention, like, remove this, print just after this, we won't get anything. Like the value inside s is 4d, 8k, 7r, 6a, 2k, all the values we have mentioned, those values are separated in a separate list. This is a nested list. This is in the form of nested list this time, but we just need only the character related with respect to the position, right? So I'm printing those value in a sorted form, sorted off. Yeah, yes, key equal to lambda x is the x of 0. We are sorting those value with respect to the position, right? So we will get 1s, 2k, 3i, which is nothing but a skid mark. We are getting the proper value, but we need this value in a different format. For that, I'm going to do something called print dot join. Okay, we'll remove this dot join now. Like I have 0 first. This I have 0 is nothing but the value inside this shorted value for I in this statement shorted. Yeah, if I mention this, we will get only the character. Sorry, this should be I have 1. My mistake. Now we got the skid mark. We can do something like mentioning star here, and also comma separation equal to no space. We get skid mark by this way, and also we can do something else. Instead of this star and comma separation, we can do join. Hope there is no difference between the output or time complexity or even the number of character, so you can stick with what you want. We got the proper output. Let's check for this cotton candy also. Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting is equal to map of okay. For this time, for the sake of simplicity, I'm getting these values in a new form. S equal to input. No, it should be list map separator, comma, the input value separate by hyphens, and then we will get the print the join of I of 0 for I in range, no, for I in sorted of s comma key equal to lambda x e to x of 0. If we run this, we'll get the output for sure, but before that we have to mention this separator function, else it will scold me badly. So I'm defining the cp separator with the argument x. Is that the argument or parameter? Oops, that the parameter. Yeah, the parameter x, and I'm returning t equal to, like in this case also we can do join, but this join contains 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 characters. Instead of this we can simply put 0. It just consumes only 3 characters. That's what simplicity is. For I in x, if I dot is alpha, so we will get the character, and we have to return a list of int x dot replace of t comma empty character and then t. If I run this problem, we'll get invalid syntax. That's because for I in x, yeah, now we should have this output. I'm passing the cotton candy input here. We got something expected string integer found. Oh, again I have messed with this one. At that time we got something called 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 because I didn't typecast this value as an integer, but this time I have typecast the value as an integer. We can't do join operation for integer value, so we getting this error. This time I'm clearing this. What? No, yeah, I'm closing this console and I'm printing this statement in a fresh page. We'll get something what we have expected. Here I have passed this input and we have got cotton candy, and this time I'm running this problem again and I'm passing this input here. Now I'm passing it here. So this time we will get skid mark. We got it. Thank you guys. That's it for the today's video. We'll see you soon with some other concept and also with some crazy DC in skid mark.